you tell them one thing. Just win, baby.
A clip on Twitter not too long ago of former Raider Gerald McCoy showing a lot of love to our quarterback Derek Carr, basically saying that he's an underrated player and that he's special.
No, I've always been a Derek Carr fan, and he'll tell you that. I told him that from afar. When I got there, I told him that. I've always thought he was underrated. I've always said, anybody who knows me knows I've always said Derek Carr is underrated. Ask my son, my friends, anybody knows I've always said he's underrated. I mean, you don't have that many fourth quarter comebacks or game-winning drives and not be special.
Now, I'll admit, I did criticize Derek Carr last season when he didn't show up for the team, and rightfully so. But I can't argue the fact that through all the adversity, no matter how good or bad he played, Carr was a leader in the locker room and helped rally the team to the playoffs. Now, I'm not saying that he's the only reason why we went to the playoffs, but he was one of the main reasons nonetheless. He also gave some high praise to our former interim head coach, Rich Bisaccia, saying that he's one of the greatest coaches that he's ever been around.
I just want to give a shout out to Rich Bisaccia, what he was able to do. He's one of the greatest coaches I've ever been around in the history of the NFL. He's been kind of funneled to a special teams coach, but he's one of the best coaches I've ever seen that can get men to band together for one cause. I'm telling you, man, what he was able to do with all those guys in that locker room and just the men in the locker room, I'm always going to root for the Raiders because one of what Rich did and what those guys in that locker room represented and how they band together. No, they didn't win in the playoffs, but they got there.
McCoy does bring up a lot of good points of our 2021 team. You guys already know I've been saying that we should have a 30 for 30 on last year's season, especially with everything that we went through. But it's just crazy to me that we overcame all odds. We shouldn't have made it as far as we did. But we did. One thing's for sure though, if any other team in the NFL went through anything that we went through last year or everything that we went through last year, they would have definitely folded.
If you look in the history of NFL, if something like that happens to most teams, they fold.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Again, it is good to see that we are getting a little bit more love in the media, especially, you know, former Raider Gerald McCoy, a guy that played for us that understands how great our season was last year, even with all the adversity that we had to face. It just makes me more grateful and excited to see what the future holds for this team, especially with all the moves that we made this off season. I know as a franchise, we haven't won a lot in the past couple of years, but you could definitely tell that this season feels like a whole different vibe, that we have something special brewing here in Las Vegas, and those days of us being the butt of everybody's jokes are over. So I'm definitely looking forward to see what Josh McDaniels, Dave Ziegler can do with this team and see how far we can go this season. All right, Raider Nation, that is all I have for you guys today in this video. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, if this is the very first time you come across my channel and you love the Las Vegas Raiders, then hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon button just to notify you guys when I upload more videos just like this. With that being said, Raider Nation, until the next video, this your boy Simone Raider, and your boy is
Started off in Oakland, now we here. Thought that we was done, we just hit another gear. Look, started off in Oakland, now we here. Hey, pull up with the nation in the silver black gear. Look, 4 games straight, we in the playoff. Shout out to the Chargers fans, y'all enjoy the layoff.